Today's work is going to be about, are you a reader? You know what? When life, we have to stay the course, as we have in here, to stay the course or to take risks. If we stay the course, of course, we continue with life as it is. But if we take the course, we take a risk, we can win or we can lose. All right? So, what about you, Paloma? Are you a risk taker? Do you take risks or do you stay the course?
Well, sometimes I take a risk, yes, and like that, take a risk. I don't know if I like the emotions. And,
But you do that, all
I'm
right?
sorry.
Yes, but you do that. You take risks.
Yes, I take risk.
For example, to go to live to another country is to take a
And
risk.
yes, this is the first. Yes.
You don't know if you are going to adapt to the place, if everything is going to be good.
No, just I don't know nothing about that. I only have a idea, my objective, and you don't know what kind of people do you know tomorrow, or if you have a opportunity to obtain a job, or I don't know, teacher. You have many questions when you go other country to live.
Yes,
This is
that's it.
it's a risk. It's a big risk. You don't know if it's a good plan, but only you need work.
That's it.
Your
And,
your objective is obtain a job.
and tell me, Paloma, where did you live before?
Mexico City.
Oh, that's it. And what is your occupation there?
I was studying job in the government office. That and well, when I lost that job, I looking for other opportunity, and I don't have the opportunity in my country, but my mom gave me the opportunity to come with her to this country.
That's it. All
Mhm.
right. And what do you do there?
Now I'm working in a restaurant,
Hey, that's good.
but I'm working in different places, in restaurants and in different restaurants. And now I have more years in this restaurant. I am fine.
That's it. Pretty good. Thank you very
Mhm.
much, Paloma.
You're
Julio,
welcome.
tell me, what
Yes.
do you think about taking risks? Whenever you have an opportunity, do you stay the course or do you take a risk?
Uh, but
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 why?
stay the course and take a risk. For example, uh, I take a risk the learn learn English. Uh, for me, is difficult for my time, uh, but change the country not possible in this moment. For that have three sons is very difficult. They very, eh, ¿cómo digo pequeños? Muy pequeños.
Very little.
Very little.
My, how old are they?
No, no entendí.
¿Cuántos años tienen? How
Ah,
old?
okay, okay. The first uh, four 4 years, uh,
Oh,
2 years, and 3 months.
oh, they are really, really small little
Yes,
babies. Hey, that's beautiful. Congratulations to you.
thank you.
And yes, you're right. It is not possible for you to go abroad. It's okay that you take
Yes,
the course.
yes.
And yes, you have to work a lot. All
Okay.
right. Thank you very much. But you know what? I consider that also whenever we have a family, it is also a risk because whenever we get married, we don't know if we are going to be happy or if we are not going to be happy. So I guess that getting married is one of the very difficult decisions on life.
Yes, it's correct.
And how did you feel when you get married? Were you nervous or were you calm? Julio?
Yes,
Yes, were you nervous?
yes, it's correct. It's correct.
Oh, all right. So, Paloma, what about you? Were you nervous when you got married?
I am single teacher.
Are you single? Hey, that's great.
I'm single and happy. I
Uh,
don't have this kind of responsibilities, or it's correct, teacher,
yes,
about
that's
the kids. And in my life, it never had the merit in, for example, one objective in my life. Merit it never was a objective in my life. Only my objectives in my life are and was uh, study, work, travel, and enjoy the things to that like to me. For example, enjoy well when we are young, the parties and music and friends and many things, no. And now I continue enjoy my music, my books. I like to much learn every day. This is the reason because other reason because I learning English and well teacher I like to enjoy my my time with the things to like you know. Maybe no, it is no a big things, but this is this kind of, for example, now like to me. Other country is interesting, but it's very difficult when you need insert in their cultures. And this is one, for example, you say a risk, but it's a risk in the beginning, but now it's a I feel it's part of my life. No, it is no more a risk. Now it's part of my life. All time we are in a risk when you go to the jobs and when you stay at home. All time we have a risk in our houses or outside the houses. But I don't see, for example, I don't think in that, for example, what risk I have. And well, well, this is the reason because now I am continue single, and enjoy the life. This is my life, this kind of life I like too much. I love it. And I enjoy my family, my niece, my father, my mom, my brother, my sister, my friends. This is my life, teacher.
Hey, that's great. Yes, I totally agree. You know what? Time ago, eh, I used to be married and I was living with my husband and my children, but I was unhappy because of different situations. And I decided to get divorced. So I had the two options because I could continue living, I could stay the course the way I was. Of course, I was so unhappy, as I told you before, because of different situations. And I could also take the risk to get divorced and to do different things. But I had to think many times before making a decision because whenever you are risking your own freedom, it's a personal decision. But whenever you are risking the life of your family or the life of your children, it's kind of a very different situation. And so I thought and thought and thought again, and I decided to take the risk and to get divorced. And well, nowadays I could tell you that I am very happy. They were very difficult times, but nowadays I think I have done things as I should. And well, I don't live with my children because they are adult and they have already got married also. It is just my youngest son. He's 23 years old, and he doesn't live with me. He lives on campus next to the university. But I guess that I made a very good decision. So, Paloma, besides going to live abroad, have you made any very difficult decision in your life?
Yes, teacher. I think everyone we have in any moment our lives take uh, big decisions, and I think um, the big decision, for example, it was when I come to this country. It's because it's very difficult to live and 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 I don't know how you say separarte,
Separate or to,
separate
yes.
your family, your things, your space, your memories in your house. It's very difficult when you come to other place and you don't have nothing. You don't know any person, and I think the when, for example, when the family have the big celebrations and December, Christmas, or or other dates, it's very difficult because you are uh, 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 so far, and the family celebrate. But well, this is my decision. This I take the decision to live in other country, and I think this is to me, and until this day is the change my residence is the big.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, so Julio, what do you think about it? Did you made any very difficult decision?
Yes, it's very difficult because for the time, for family, for mm, all the little son is 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 difficult. It's very difficult for me.
Yeah, so tell me, Julio, what was the most difficult decision you made?
Mm, to learn English.
Wow, that's very good. Why? Why was it so difficult?
Um, for the time is um, es, mm, ¿cómo puedo decir? Se me va el tiempo rápido.
Aha, it slips away.
It leads away.
Oh my, yes, you know what? You're right. It is a very big decision you have to make because you have to dedicate time to your family. You have
Yes,
many things to do, and to study is so time consuming sometimes. So
yes,
you
it's
have
correct.
to, yeah, that's it. So you have to be very brave to continue studying and organize your time so that you can be with your family also.
Yes, yes, it's correct.
All right. Well, thank you very much for sharing your experience. Look at this. Here we have a small scheme about how we risk. Here we say that, for example, the situation is that Agi says hello to Dan, but Dan may say hi back, and the reward that Agi is going to get is that Agi and Dan become great friends. But it was a very nice situation. What happened whenever we have the opposite? Agi says hello to Dan, Dan may ignore Agi, and the risk is that Agi is hurt and embarrassed. So it's something like that all of the time when we make a decision. So we can be sure of something nice like a reward. Here we have the reward, or we can have a risk. And of course, whenever we think about the risk, we can be very afraid sometimes. We can be worried about if it is going to be good or not. Okay, so tell me, were you worried about any decision you were going to make, Paloma?
I don't understand.
Um, were you afraid when you were
Uh-huh.
making the decision of moving?
Mm, well, yes, teacher, because I, well, I think many people will have a friend when you don't know what happened in the short future. It's correct. My answer, teacher. I don't know if I understand you.
Yes, I totally understand you. In whenever you think about the short term future, of course
Mhm.
you are afraid. But
Yes.
what were your fears? What was the thing that you were afraid about the most?
The first point, teacher, it was the I don't know how many times I need to. to to obtain a job. You don't have money, or maybe I have maybe $100, and you don't know how many times do you can live with this 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 $100. The first point when you go other country, I think, teacher, in my opinion, is you need a job because you need money. And you don't know anybody who tells you, oh, I I can give you $20 for your food, or for pay something. You don't know anybody, or any person, teacher, and the money is less every day.
That's
and
it.
and I think when you have your job, when you have a job, you have your salary. Uh, you have um, you are relaxed, teacher. You you don't have this kind of problems. What can I do tomorrow? What what happened tomorrow? And this country, in my country, is the same, teacher. If you have a job, you you have the 50% sure.
That's
The,
it.
the, the next 50% you work with for your objectives. But it's very important have a job.
That's it. Yes, you're right. Thank you very much, Paloma. All right, Julio, please tell me, Julio,
Yes.
have you been afraid of something when you make a decision? For example, now that you made the decision of taking an English course, were you nervous about something or were you afraid about something else?
Mm, No, no lo entendí muy bien.
No, no te preocupes. Preguntaba que si cuando tomaste la decisión de estudiar inglés, ¿estuviste nervioso o asustado por alguna razón?
Oh, yes. Uh, for uh, mm, for all the verbs that do learn for comprehension the English,
Mhm.
for example.
Yes, because you have to learn many new vocabulary, many verbs, many
Yes,
structures.
yes.
Yeah, and tell me, what about your family? What did your wife said when you decided to take the English course?
Uh, they me help, ¿cómo se puede decir? Apoyan,
Support.
support. They me support.
Excellent. That's beautiful. Whenever we have support of the family, we can do many things because we are calm and we are relaxed. Hey, that's beautiful. Congratulations to you, Julio.
Thank you.
All right. You know what? Here I have another phrase. I thought this phrase and I really like it. They say that in life, if you don't risk anything, you risk everything. So what do you think about this, Paloma?
Teacher, it's true. It's true. I'm agree. Yes. And well, many times we think we don't need a risk. Our life is okay, is good, is relax, but no, because in any moment you need take decisions, and some decisions change your life or change the life of other people. And I think I think if you don't have risk, teacher, I think I consider the life plain.
That's
mm,
it. Yes, you're right.
because the risk is um, it's I want to say se acompaña
Mm,
uh, the
is usually with.
with emotions,
Yes, that's it.
and the emotions, it's the salt and pepper of the life, I think.
Yes, that's it. And you know what? Yes, you're right, because whenever we have a risk, we have to go out of our comfort zone.
Yes,
And so, of course, whenever we go out of our comfort zone, we grow up
yes,
invariably. We grow up.
yes, teacher.
And that, it is very good.
Yes. And how can you know if um you how a person you growing, you grow if you don't have this kind of situations in your life.
Yes, I think so.
It's very comfortable to be in the comfort zone, but it is no, to me, it is no good.
That's it, yes. Thank you very much, Paloma. Julio, what do you think about this phrase? Julio, hello.
Que a mí me gusta que, perdón.
What do you think about
Ah,
this phrase? ¿Qué te parece esta frase?
ah, es is very good because only you win your objective or um, or not win
That's it.
your objective.
That's it. Yes, you're right. So, uh, finally, why don't we check a little more about grammar and spelling, and we write in the chat, okay? So,
Okay.
my question is, if you were offered a nice job with lots of benefits, what would you do? Here you are. Let's write in the chat, okay?
Okay. Eh,
muchacha que si me ofrecen un trabajo, un nice job, sin beneficios, a lo que pierdo mis beneficios, ¿qué haría yo? Yo le digo, maybe I take it, but depend of the salary. Depend of how okay.
All right, pretty good. Here, Paloma wrote, Julio wrote strive to learn. Just a little correction, Julio. The correction could be strive to learn. Okay, and Paloma, maybe I take it, but depend on how much is paid. All right, here a small correction, Paloma, is I may, but it depends on how much the payment is.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
All right, great. Now, another question. If you were offered a lotto deal, but it was an expensive one, what would you do?
If you were offering a lot of bill, but it was an expensive
Okay, whenever I talk about a lotto bill, I mean a billete de lotería.
Teacher,
Yes, Paloma.
what's mean offered?
Si te ofrecieran.
Okay.
If you were offered.
Okay.
Okay, Paloma wrote, I think I would take it maybe the I think I would take it. It may be the winner one. Okay.
Okay.
Julio, I would not buy it. Why, Julio? You could say because I never win. Okay, hey, it could be Julio, but who knows? What could it happen if this time you would be the winner? Question of luck. Okay, pretty good. Now, do me a favor. Please talk to me a very difficult, really difficult decision you made. All right, well, now the question is, please talk to me about the most difficult decision you have made. Okay, so Paloma wrote, my most difficult decision was when I changed my residence to another country. Hey, that's good. And Julio, want to learn English when I have more commitments. Oh, yes. Hey, that was pretty good. You know what? I think that you are very brave people and that you are going to do many things that you want to. Well, I thank you very much for your attention, for your attendance, for your participation, and I wish you have a very good night, and let's meet the next week, all right?
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you,
Thank you
teacher.
very much.
Thank
Have
you,
a
teacher.
very good night.